Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mod Monday. Today we have old shopping center, a lot of Western vehicles, and a lot of housing. Right, 30-ish mods were released, 25 to 30 mods released in the last 7 days. Actually, it was quite fruitful. There's a lot of beautiful ones, so let's get cracking. Jutland and the Corner Shop Mall 19th century rework building from the older pack, changed them from residential to shops with storage of 7.5 tons of food, 3 tons of meat. Thank you. And the building has 2 storage connections. Not necessary. Residential version could be found. There's a link to the residential version. Absolutely beautiful building from before. It's still beautiful. It's called no, it's probably because of this. Where are we now? Yeah, it's because of the local town. It's called, but it's just called Corner Shopping Mall. If you click on it, you can see here, Shopping Mall 19th century. How does it compare to other ones? Since it's a beautiful building, I would assume that it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but this is just an assumption. Parking for vehicles in the back and access for the vehicles in the back as well. Okay, so let's check the price out. So if we go to the shopping centers and go here and then Breslau Shopping Mall, here we go, yeah, it's Breslau Shopping Mall, cost 33,000 rubles, it's twice the price of the vanilla one. It does have more meat storage, which is absolutely great because 1 ton of meat is nothing, so definitely not a cheaty mod. Link in the description of the video. Admiral Mar Denzis and the Village House Part 1, the first expansion pack of modern mid-range European houses. A total of 5 houses in the package, walkways, heating, electricity, water and sewage connected. Okay, so you have way more to read if you want to read about it. Link in the description of the video, but this is what you get. I'm going to straight away tell you there's a downside to this, not the mod itself, but having small mods. It's that reporting on them. One person is unemployed, that's 33% of the household, you're gonna have flags raised. Similar thing for health, happiness, loyalty. It can spam, sometimes it can spam your inbox. Quality of living 70%, meh, not too high. House is small, so yeah, I think it's kind of realistic, but I don't build small houses like this just because of the reporting issue that we often get. How do we compare this to vanilla buildings? I would say that would be, is these because we have another set of the houses. These are definitely these. 3,000 rubles, this is absolutely not a cheaty mod, so there you go. For more details, link in the description of the video. Shotki and cargo / or dash passenger station, large combined cargo passenger station. An object consists of 2 parts. The basis is open storage with space for vehicles and containers. An additional part is collision-free passenger station with waiting room for precise positioning. Right, so what is this? You can see here that we have 2 different stations. This is one part and this is the second part. You have to position them directly on each other, so you would have access for the rails. The first one would be for passengers. I think the rest of them would be for the train, for the cargo trains. No, actually the first one would be as well for the passenger, can be for the cargo as well. But yeah, this is just a big storage, and I'm pretty sure it should have industrial connections. Yeah, it has industrial connections as well. Technically what you're supposed to do here is combine 2 of them in the same location. So this is I think this is it, and you're supposed to put it here. So you need to align them with the railroads that already exist, and then just let it be built like this, and you would have both passenger station and the cargo station at the same time. So for space, saving space, yada. Link in the description of the video. Maybe we should check the price as well. If we go to the railroad, the cargo stations, that would be, here we go, and no, unfortunately, it's not showing you, but we can compare it here. Cargo train station. This one has a capacity, so we can go here and check the capacity. 200 tons. That's not a lot. That's actually quite low. But you do have connections to elsewhere, 12,000 rubles, so it's more or less the same as vanilla. It just gives you more options, but it's way bigger, which is a downside actually. So link in the description of the video. Kulaki House by Mr. Novo. A kulak was defined as a rural peasant who owned more than 8 hectares of land and were somewhat wealthier than ordinary peasants, and thus lived in somewhat nicer houses set at 84% quality, contains on-site parking for each resident as a separate no collision parking lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna show what it is. There's a small parking lot that you can put in the house, so you would have 5 cars parked in front. So this is 5 cars or 6 cars. Is it 6? I think it could be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parkings. 6 parking spaces. So you would, without collision, you can use it and just place it over the existing one. Let me just show you where that is. So this is the Kulaki House, 3,000 rubles, 12 and 6 people. So half and the full house, and then you have the parking space. So if you do it like this and place it here, I think this should be it. It's not showing. Ah, no, it has to be maybe like this. So if we go here, on this side, it's hard to see it. Ah, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think one is probably in the garage. So yeah, you can place additional parking for your people as well. This is absolutely beautiful model. I think it looks really nice. Again, the downside is, as previous housing, it does have a very small amount of people, which kind of skews the reporting and the messages that you get. But other than that, it's absolutely beautiful. If we go to the housing section and go and find the house, unfortunately it won't find it here. Okay, let's go for in the mod section. So these are the Kulaki House. We have 3,000 and 6,000 rubles each one of them. This is more expensive than vanilla ones in the same range, so absolutely not a cheaty mod. Link in the description of the video. Fulcrum A and the Renault AGK Collection. Renault AGK Collection, that would be the only Renault that we have in vanilla game from the early start, 1937 to 1962. And there's 15, I think, yeah, 15 different types of vehicles. Yeah, so if you don't know what we are talking about, that's the vanilla. If you go to dollars, and the only truck you can buy initially, this RNT AGK, now you have different versions of this. Let's buy this one as well, so we can compare it to it. The colors are a little bit bright, I have to say that. A little bit too bright for my liking, but other than that, it's absolutely beautiful vehicle. I'm gonna be using it myself. You can see here you have a cement, cement, and then we have the covered hull here. This is only for cattle. You have covered hull for other stuff. You have waste, fire department. Is this a prison bus? Let's see what this one is. You have definitely a lot of options. Almost every vehicle in the game it's covered by this, so you can have your Renault factory and different models. Okay, what about the price tag? Here you ask. So let's go and compare this to vanilla. Vanilla one is $5,000. If we go to the modded section or mod section, it's the same price. A little bit more expensive even, so definitely not a cheaty mod. More details, link in the description of the video. And we have another Asian Village Houses Part 1 by Admiral Mar Denzis. The first package of the modern Asian style collective image, mid-range homes. There are 5 houses in total. No, there's well, maybe there's different models. Let me just double check this, because I think this was expanded later on, because I have at least 15 of them here. We have 14 houses over here. So I think there is a little bit more than 5. Maybe it's a different color scheme, but there are definitely 14 houses that you can build. Anyway, so you can see here they're Asian. I would never guess. I don't know what Asian style is in this case. Maybe the roof. Well, for me, on the first glance, it looked like a Nordic. Anyway, 3 people can live in each one of the houses, which is, again, too small for the reporting. but the houses look absolutely gorgeous. They do have air conditioning, as you can see, and I would definitely put more than 70% of the quality of living in these houses. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. And let's check the prices. Last thing, prices at these are the houses, so it's 3,000 rubles. If you go to vanilla ones, the smallest ones we have here is around 3,000 rubles as well, but way higher living, way higher quality of life in these vanilla houses, so definitely not a cheating mod. For more details, link in the description of the video. And this eye candy comes from Beethoven, early start vehicle pack add-on. This is an add-on, water sewage waste for mods-mob, the early start vehicles. You're gonna have to read for the rest of the description, but I wanted to show you how this looks like. These are the old, I think it's a Ford models, or maybe I'm wrong, but very early start vehicle, and it doesn't say in description when they're available to be purchased. So you can purchase them only by using dollars. So if you go to a dollar section, you go, here we go, 3,000 rubles each, approximately, of course, depending on the model, and you have almost every single type of vehicle here, even up to 5-ton, white 5-ton. They also come in different color schemes, so you can change the colors if you want. It's not only black, so it doesn't have to be only black, as long as it's black. So yeah, there we go. Price tag again 3,500 rubles. This is definitely not a cheaty one, because some vehicles in there are approximately that price, and it's yeah, definitely not a cheaty mod. Link in description of the video. Ravx Najar, sorry if I'm butchering this, and the Taiga Hardcore Populated Republic. Populated in slightly altered version of Mosul's wonderful Taiga Hardcore map. 2 towns, several villages, all with their own little history, lore, and unique Slavic-inspired names. Thank you for this. Overall population 11,000 people at the moment. Yes, it's around 11,000. Beautiful, beautiful map. I absolutely love it. But let's check what it brings to us. So we're gonna go to GN map, and let's see how big the map is. You have access to the sea to the northeast and southwest is the Soviet border. Rivers look navigable, so that shouldn't be a problem. There's a big city on the Soviet border, but what about the resources, I hear you ask? There is some coal near the Soviet borders over here, and we have some iron in the central part, not too far. It doesn't look too challenging. Oil looks challenging because it's on the opposite side of the river. You will have to get a lot of infrastructure in place, and then uranium is centrally located in the middle up, and a little bit of bauxite. Okay, so it's not too easy resource-wise. So it does have some challenges. I totally remember this map from back in the day. This is like one of the first types of tries of water, having water around. That's when even the water was added to the game. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave an nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.